Alright, what's going on guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we're going to be working on my 1997 Subaru Impreza. And if you haven't seen the previous videos on this car, I recommend checking them out, and I'll make sure to leave a link above. But anyways, getting back to the car, what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be trying my best to restore the faded black trim on this car. Now I think this is going to be a good tutorial for anybody that has a car that has any exterior black trim on it, because what typically happens is over time, just due to age and being exposed to the elements, as these things start to get faded and oxidized, it really loses its black shine that it really had when it was brand new. So of course with a 20-plus-year-old car, you're gonna see a lot of things age and degrade. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to show you the products that I personally use on my car to bring back faded black trim, and hopefully we can yield some good results. So here's a closer look at the car as it sits right now. I haven't done anything to restore the plastic trim, and as you can see right off the bat, it's pretty faded and dirty, and it just doesn't look as good as it used to. And the same thing can go for the roof rack rails on top. I mean, this is a Yakima roof rack, and you can see in comparison the different shades of black that are coming off of this. This is much darker just because this actually didn't come with the car. Now, I don't expect this to look brand new since this is a super old car, but it would be nice to restore this so that it matches the roof rack as well. And the area that we're going to be focusing on today is just going to be this door handle. I would say if you're going to be doing this, to make sure to do it to the entire car just so everything matches, or else it would look kind of silly if there was just one portion of the car that was completely done up. Now before we get started, I do want to say that I'm not sponsored by anybody, and the products that I'm using in this particular video are just the products that I've used in the past, and they're products that I really think work. So now what we're going to be starting off with is actually just an empty spray bottle that I filled with water and a little bit of car wash soap, an applicator pad that I got from Chemical Guys, a detailing brush that I bought off of Amazon, and then this is the product that we're going to be using to restore the black trim. This particular one is called Mother's Back to Black, a trim and plastic restorer, and then just any microfiber towel that you have laying around. This one in particular is also from Chemical Guys, and I'll make sure to link everything down below so that if you want to get any of these products, it'll be easily accessible to you. So all I'm going to do in the beginning is shake up my bottle filled with water and a little bit of car wash, and then I'm going to spray down the area, and then I'm going to use the detailing brush that I just showed to spot clean this area. Now if you were going to do this on your entire car, I would just recommend washing your car like you typically would, but since for demonstration sakes, I'm just going to be spot cleaning this one area. So let's get started by spraying this down. And then I'm going to detail it with the brush just to get all the contaminants that are on the surface, so that when we lay the trim restorer down, it won't get applied to the dirt. You want to make sure you get underneath here as well. I'm going to wipe this down real quick. I mean, you could see a difference right off the bat, right? But the thing is, when all the moisture gets out of this door handle again, it's going to get all faded all over again. And I don't even know if you could tell right now, but it's actually starting to fade a little bit right before my eyes. So what we need to do next is we need to lay down the trim restorer. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my applicator pad and our trim restorer, and I'm going to shake this up. I'm just going to apply just a little dot of product onto this. And all I'm going to do is just blot down the product so that there's evenness in the way it's being coated. And then I'm going to carefully apply it to the door handle, making sure to get the inside and the outside of the trim. But since this is a very old car, I'm thinking that we're going to need to do this another time. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let this be, let it dry back up, and then I'm going to apply another layer. Okay, so it's been a few minutes, and I mean, look at the difference. So right now, I'm just going to add a little bit more product to the applicator pad, like so. And now I'm going to do one more pass, and then we'll see what kind of results we can get with the rest of the car. Alright guys, I'm done finishing up the trim on the left side of the car. I didn't do everything just due to the fact that the car is actually pretty dirty. The Pacific Northwest hasn't been treating us very well and it's been raining out the past couple days. But here's a look at what the trim looks like now. I mean, as you can see right off the bat, this is the door handle that we did before. And I made sure to also do the trim underneath. And I mean, there's a huge difference in the way that this looks from before. I mean, look at the driver's door handle. You can't tell me that there's not a difference with that. It looks so good for what it is. And the same thing with the roof rack too. Really made a difference. And I mean, I'm doing this on such an old car. So if you were to do this on a much newer car, you would get some really amazing results. All right, and that's how I restore the plastic trim on my Subaru. Now, make sure to comment down below and let me know if you have any other techniques on how to restore black trim like this. But I think I'm gonna end the video here. So thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.